Some unfortunate news, everyone. So, someone left us a comment about Haunter. Like, learns hypnosis as a ghastly, like, from an egg. It's one of the first moves it learns, so it doesn't learn it. So, Dream Eater's useless. Unless I can, I don't know. Unless, like, I'm ever facing, like, a Snorlax or another Pokemon with Rest, which I guess would happen in the Elite Four, but it's not really worth it for me, so I'm keeping Pecker in here, so, just so I can use Fly until I get my last guy. So the way you're supposed to do this, I guess I should explain this. The way you're supposed to do this is, the way it's mapped out is pretty much like, you start in Palette, you go to Viridian, not much you can do there. So you go to Pewter, and then you follow this route, go to Cerulean, and then from Cerulean you actually go Underground Tunnel, which it doesn't seem like it's like the length of half a continent, but you go down here, and then you go back up here, and then you go back over here, and then you use another tunnel to bypass this middle, like, frickin' junction, and then you go to Celadon, and then you go back here, and you go from Celadon down and around to here, or what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go from Celadon with the T to through here, or I guess you can go through here, but the point is you go back here to the tower, the Pokemon Tower. But then you do Saffron, and then however you choose to go, you get down to Fuchsia. And then from Fuchsia, you're supposed to go this way. And then once you finish here, you go up, back to Palette, and back up to all the way over here, following this route. But you go back to Viridian first for the 8th gym, and then over here. So, you're supposed to do that, but this place is a big pain in the butt. Like, a huge pain in the butt. And also, the trainers along here, you would think that based on the way you're supposed to do this, that they would make them tougher than the gym guy here, but that's not really the case. So you can actually fly here and go down here, which is a lot faster. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly to Fuchsia, and then I'm going to go down here, but I'm not going to do this place. As soon as I finish the trainers down here, because honestly, they'll be a waste. They really will be a waste after I'm done with this gym and back up. Might as well train up some of the new my Big Blue Queef and my Punchy. So that's what we're going to do, and then I'm going to fly back to Pallet Town and go down. So it's going to take us a couple more parts to get to the 8th gym. They actually have, like, at least in Blue, they had like a little Easter egg where if you went the normal way, when you landed on this island, you would see the 8th gym leader on top of a building that's locked. It might be like a clue of where to go, kinda. But, it's no big deal if you miss out on that Easter egg. I'm not even sure it's in this version of the game, but it's no big deal if you really miss out on that part of the game. So I'm just doing this so that if I die, I just end up here, so I don't have to fly again. Because chances, I mean, when you're in the water, there's not much you can do. It's slow going. Plus, oh, I got the rare candy, so I'm saving the rare candy for Dragon Jr. I think I did that in Blue. How I just used rare candy when I had enough rare candies just to use them to get him to evolve, because he really is a pain in the butt to evolve. Alright, so this is where I think Punchy is going to be the go-to guy here, because they're obviously all going to be water Pokemon. Some water Pokemon actually have, I mean, Body Slam will do good, and if Queef dies, I do have to fly back, like I really do. But let's see what Body Slam. Body Slam has a chance to paralyze. Most of the bigger Pokemon like Snorlax, Lapras, Blastoise gets a Venusaur. But, yeah, a lot of them, if you use water moves, one of the things that actually Big Blue Queef or Lapras can have is water absorption, which means that if they use a water move against me, like Bubble or Surf or something, I actually gain health the amount of damage it would do. I actually gain, it might be half the damage it would do you gain in health, but regardless, I mean, you never want to heal the opponent. So, we're just going to do this till, like, I'm not sure which Pokemon can get it. I know Lapras can. I think maybe Seal and Dugong can. Not 100% sure. Come on over here. I am just going to fight everyone, because I mean, I got a couple comments about it, but they pretty much all just said, yeah, just show all the trainers. If you don't mind, if I'm not too extremely intoxicatingly boring. Doesn't make sense, but whatever. Body Slam does a lot. The Body Slam does work. It's a shame that it only has 15 power points. Because Body Slam does work. It's actually pretty crazy how much work it does. And Lapras, I think, will naturally learn Ice Beam. Eevee Lover, calling you out here. If you can tell me if it learns Ice Beam, so I don't have to just look it up. That'd be nice. Eevee Lover, and I'm sorry I forget the numbers, but yeah, I just call him Eevee Lover because he's always correcting my mistakes in Pokemon because he's like Pokemon Master. He's the one that told me about Haunter's hypnosis and everything. So, Icicle Spirit. Lapras is Water Ice, so this is going to be effective at all. It's actually 4 times a week, I think. So it's like a quarter of the damage it would normally do. See, now I can surf here. An Ice Pokemon. Selder's mainly an Ice Pokemon, so its ability is not going to be too extreme. And its physical defense is better than its special defense because of the shell. Cloyster, one of my favorite Pokemon, but seriously, it's one of the ones you evolve with a Water Stone. And I hate the Stone Evolved Pokemon, I just do. Because you have to keep them unevolved for so long. You have to get them to like the perfect point. Flail's going to do more damage based on... I might be flying back. I might be editing this. Not editing, but pausing the recording. I pause the recording just so I don't really have to do a lot of editing. Because while I'll watch the part over, a lot of times I'm just going to like render it. I'm like, you know what? It was 15 minutes. Like, just go for it. There's nothing I need to cut out. So that's why I never say, all right, I'll see you guys soon, and then just keep recording. I always pause it so that I never, because I have a couple of friends who will be like, all right, I'll be back in a second, guys, and then they don't cut it, and you just see them not talking for like 2 minutes, going to like the Pokemon Center and healing. And while I find that hilarious, because I'm just thinking to myself, what an idiot. I'm going to make fun of this guy so much. Like, I'm pretty sure that it would get annoying for some of you guys out there. Be like, oh my god, just cut away. God, you're such an idiot. You forgot to edit, big loser. It's like, damn. I don't think I was that big of a loser. And by the way, Surf also gets... Body Slam doesn't get same type attack bonus, but Surf does with Lapras for the water type. So that's why Surf did even more damage to that Shelter before. I forgot to say that. Tentacool is probably not going to have water absorption. I'm actually going to test it right now. But it's water and poison. Normally what it has is ooze, like something ooze or something. And switching Pokemon right now, because that's ridiculous. I'm not going to fight with a confused Pokemon because I have extremely horrible luck in these games. But, Acid. I don't know what poison and fighting really have in relation to each other. This is just an electric type move, though. It's not a fighting type move. And I lost my train of thought. Damn. Oh, it normally has like Toxic Ooze as like a special ability, so if you use a move like Absorb, you actually damage yourself instead of doing more damage to it. And because it's a water type Pokemon, like you would think like that's people use with grass type moves would be using them. But you don't want to use Mega Drain or anything like that. Tentacool or Tentacruel? Tentacool. Alright, not bad. Ice Punch would be absolutely useless. Tentacruel is actually a pretty good Pokemon. I've considered using him. And I think next time I do an LP of a game with Tentacool in it, I'm not going to jump right into the next Pokemon game, but next time I do an LP, and if Tentacool's in the next game, I will, you know what, I'll switch back to Lapras here. I'll probably use him. I've always wanted to, because, I mean, a lot of people a lot of people will disregard the Pokemon that are super common, like Zubat and Tentacool. Tentacool is the Zubat of the sea. So basically, if you're on water, you're gonna run Tentacool like crazy, and if you're in a cave, you're gonna run the Zubat like crazy. So a lot of people disregard them because they're so common. They think, it's a terrible Pokemon. It's so common. It's not a terrible Pokemon. Zubat itself is a terrible Pokemon. Golbat isn't nearly as useless. It's actually pretty good. And then if you can get into a Crobat, it's like, what? First off, it's extremely fast. Crobat, I think, is the fastest Pokemon in 2nd gen. It's a poison flying type, and the poison moves are actually pretty powerful from it, because of the same type attack bonus, plus some poison moves are just really powerful. Plus you get moves like Wing Attack, it's actually a solid flying type. Tentacool is a surprisingly solid water type Pokemon. I'm not running into any. I probably should have gotten repels before I went on the water, because I mean, no matter where you are, the level of the Pokemon you run into on the water, I mean, sometimes it's like 30, but it's never really 30. It's more, oh, water absorb right there, made Surf useless. Alright, cool. Good to know, good to know. But normally they're like level 5, the Tentacles. Like between 5 and 15. And Tentacle does not give a lot of XP. You don't want to fight every level 15 Tentacle for a level. It would take you so long. Do I want to waste another Body Slam on this? Yeah, whatever, it's going to give me a level. Oh! And it hit. And it hit. Okay. I could use the Poke Flute. But I think I'll just leave him asleep for now. You can use the Poke Flute in between battles, I believe. I actually don't remember. But we shall see. And here, I could really use any... Well, the Fire Punch won't kill it, obviously. Ice Punch probably won't either. I have to use Thunder Punch, okay. Damn, Punchy, you are slow if you're losing to a Poliwag who does not have Quick Swim, or whatever, that ups its speed when a Rain Dance is going on. Yeah, there you go, Queef. Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl is... Actually, that's a pretty good water Pokemon, too, because it's water and fighting. But again, you can get Poliwhirl by leveling up Poliwag, but if you want to get Poliwrath, it's a water style Pokemon. So you have to level Poliwhirl up to like level 60 to get all the moves. And most of the time, the last move they learn is a move that you want. So you're not going to evolve Poliwhirl into Poliwrath until... Alright, you know what? You're just annoying me now. You're not going to level Poliwhirl into Poliwrath until like level 60. And at that point, you're pretty much done with the game. Oh, I mean, if you're going to complete your Pokedex, you do it. But, I mean, chances are he's not going to be a main guy for you. Alright, Dragon Jr. Let's see if you can stay awake. Shed Skin obviously does nothing for sleep if he uses... Alright, good. No Hypnosis Skin. I'm going to risk a Slam here. And see what happens. Oh, and also, I don't know if people that watch this are also fans of Hearthstone, but my Hearthstone videos are uploaded. They're scheduled... I mean, it's the 23rd today. Sunday. They're scheduled to go up today, tomorrow... Wait, today? Is it today? I think I scheduled it for the 24th somehow by mistake. You know what? I did. I think I did. But it doesn't matter. Oh, let's try this real quick before I go anywhere. So, I don't know if people like that, or if ever, or whatever. Like, you guys can give me feedback on... Basically, you can give me feedback on the Hearthstone videos on this video if I jog your memory of anything. And yeah, it wakes them up, so that's good. Except in between parts, I'm probably have to go heal anyways, just so I can get more Body Slam points back. But a double battle is a nice way to end it. Show you how to swim, yet you need a life support tube, like an inflatable tube. Also, Assistant Bro, Leah and Luke. Also, you guys are surprisingly... Alright, so... Trying to figure out... Surf will hit both of them, but I think I want to try and paralyze this badass over here. And then I want to see how much Sky Uppercut does on this guy. Let's see. And he misses. Well, then I guess we'll never know. No, I'll use it next turn. Yes! Paralyze. FTW. FTW. Oh, and he's paralyzed. Great. Don't flail my Queef. How dare you flail my Queef. Now I'm going to try this, and then I'm going to try Sky Uppercut on this. He's paralyzed. I can't miss. He can't move. If you miss with that, Punchy, you might have been out of there. Alright, so it's a powerful attack. Sky Uppercut is a very powerful attack. If something's weak to fighting, use Sky Uppercut, and it's gonna do work. Alright, fine, whatever. Lapras is somehow faster than Punchy. But I have no moves left, so... you're gonna hurt yourself, aren't you? Oh no, Punchy is faster. Why did I think Lapras was faster? Of course, you're gonna hurt yourself. And your attack stat is kinda high, so that did work. Alright. Surprisingly easy. I guess not really. They were like 5 years old. And 7. The older sister's like 7. And this is the ocean. You're just like treading water here in the ocean. Just want to point that out, that you guys are suicidal, because that's ridiculous. No! I didn't want to run to a random battle. I wanted to fly away. Let's see. Yeah, level 7. A level 7 tentacle. Are you going to fight this? No. You're just going to be running away like crazy all the time when you're on the water. But then randomly you run to like a level like 35 tentacruel, and you're like, well, I'm just screwed. Because you can't run from that. It's surprisingly difficult to run from that Pokemon. So, anyway, thanks guys for watching. In the next part, we'll continue down this route. I'm not sure how many parts it'll be. I am pre-recorded up a bit, like a whole another week from today, pretty much. But like that's how when I think that and I don't record, that's how I end up like missing weeks, because I'm like, I don't want to record. Like I'm in the mood to record now, but if I just thought, nah, I'm not gonna record because I'm already like a week ahead, a week from now I won't want to record, and then it'll be like a month before I upload. So we're going to break that habit with this year. 2014, DragonRiderJak is reborn like a phoenix. As someone who uploads instead of going away for a month at a time. But anyway, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see everybody in the next part.